Welcome back to the Weekly Interceptor for your weekly air and missile defense news update.
Amidst reports of Russia amassing unprecedented military might in the Arctic, weapon experts and Western officials have expressed concern about Russia's new superweapon, the Poseidon II-M39 torpedo. The unmanned stealth torpedo is powered by a nuclear reactor and intended by Russian designers to sneak past coastal defenses. Specifically, American underwater defenses like submarine mines, nets, and booms designed to provide sea-based area denial. The torpedo will be a new strategic-level nuclear deterrent for the Russian government, with experts believing that the Poseidon II-M39 might have capabilities far outside the limits of the current test. Russian officials state that the device is intended to deliver a warhead of multiple megatons that will cause radioactive waves, rendering strips of coastline uninhabitable for decades. China uses a supercomputer using American software to simulate the heat and drag on hypersonic vehicles speeding through the atmosphere, missiles that could one day be aimed at a U.S. aircraft carrier or Taiwan. Hypersonics refer to a range of emerging technologies that can propel missiles at greater than 5 times the speed of sound and potentially evade current defenses. Mark Lewis, the executive director of the National Defense Industrial Association's Emerging Technologies Institute, made the following comments. Hypersonics are a critical, emerging military technology. China could target Navy ships and air bases in the Pacific. A conventional cruise missile would take an hour or two to reach its target, while a hypersonic missile could do so in minutes. The only way to see a hypersonic vehicle is from space, which makes it a challenge. If it is traveling at hypersonic speeds, going at least a mile per second, it gives a missile defense system very little time to figure out what it is and how to stop it. Taiwan has spotted Chinese drones circling the Taipei-controlled Pratas Islands in the South China Sea, and may shoot them down if they stray too close, a government minister said on Wednesday, a move that could dramatically increase tensions with Beijing. Li Chungwei, who heads the Ocean Affairs Council, says China has never entered Taiwan's restricted waters and airspace. They've just flown around them at a certain distance. Even though China does not recognize Taiwanese claims of sovereignty, its aircraft and ships generally stay outside Taiwan's restricted zone, which extends 7 kilometers from its coast. In recent months, Taiwan has complained of repeated Chinese Air Force activity near the islands and are willing to fire at the drones if they enter Taiwanese airspace. Hypersonics continue to dominate the news this week. This week, United States Air Force hypersonic missile fails its demonstration test. The newly developed Arrow missile did not detach from the plane, a 1950s-era B-52 bomber. The Arrow missile, abbreviated ARRW, stands for Air-Launched Rapid Response Weapon. The Arrow is designed to evade missile defense systems while flying at more than 5 times the speed of sound. Once fielded, such weapons would expand the reach of the U.S. military's precision strike capabilities, allowing the United States to neutralize targets with strong anti-aircraft defenses. Officials report the test provided invaluable information even though the desired outcome of the test was not achieved. The Air Force's goal for the program is to deliver a hypersonic weapon capability in the early 2020s.
Thank you for watching the Weekly Interceptor on YouTube. Join us next week for more missile defense news.